Adarsh's kitchen. Today's dish is my all-time favorite, dimsums. The only thing I never liked about dimsums was the outer covering, that is the maida, the flour. And now I have found a solution to that as well. So now because we are not putting any maida layer, the covering, so our dimsums are gluten-free. And we will make two types of non-vegetarian dimsums, that is the chicken dimsums and the fish dimsums. And those of my vegan friends who want to see vegan dimsums, please click on the link above and check out the video on vegan dimsums. So let's start preparing for the chicken and fish dimsums. Now we will start making the filling for the dimsums, the chicken dimsum. Very little oil, one onion, green chilies 1 teaspoon, saute this for about 4 to 5 minutes till it becomes little brown. The onion is now sauteed quite well. To this I will add 1 spoon of ginger. I will add some spices. There's 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon pepper, 1 teaspoon fennel powder and 1 teaspoon cardamom powder. So this is the boiled chicken, minced boiled chicken. I will add this. Now to this I will add 1 teaspoon of corn flour. So after stirring the corn flour for about 1 or 2 minutes in the mixture, I will now add 1 tablespoon of water. And I will stir it till it becomes all one mixture. My mixture is now ready for the chicken dim sum, and I will now put it in a plate and cool it down. And I will now start making the fish filling for the other dim sum. I got 1 fillet of salmon fish and I put it in the processor and ground it. And I will now start preparing the filling for the salmon dim sums. So as for the chicken filling, 1 teaspoon oil. So to this I will add 1 small finely cut onion. Adding green chilies is really optional. It is up to you. If you like it spicy, you add it. So our onions are now getting ready. I will add the spices to this. 1 teaspoon salt according to your taste. 1 teaspoon pepper. 1 teaspoon fennel powder and 1 teaspoon cardamom powder. 1 teaspoon ajwain. To this now I will add the fish. So to this I will add a little water. Like before, 1 teaspoon corn flour. So our fish mixture is also ready. So I will let it cool now and then add some green leaves like dill leaves, parsley or coriander leaves, whatever is available in both the fillings. So that will make it a little more nutritious. That will add fiber to the dim sums. So for the dim sums, we will use cabbage leaves. So what we do is we put the whole cabbage into the boiling water and blanch it. But before we do that, we will snip off this portion. Completely, we will just take off this portion and let it loose into the boiling water and blanch for about 10 minutes. So I already have 1 cabbage here where I have put it in the boiling water for 10 minutes and the leaves are very well blanched. Now we will snip off these ribs also so that it is easy to roll and put them in the shape of momo. So like this we will take out all the leaves. So now in each of these leaves we will cut off these ribs so that it is easy to fold them. They become more foldable. It is always better to have a bigger cabbage so that you can have more stuffings and you can remove the ribs easily. Sometimes you can even cut them into two and make if the leaf is bigger. We will now start filling the dim sums in the cabbage leaf cover. So this is the fish filling for the dim sums. This is the time to check the spices. If the salt is enough or you like any other flavor, you can add any flavor that you like. Whether you want to add dill leaves or coriander leaves or thyme or oregano, anything that you enjoy the taste of, the flavor of. I'm adding some dill leaves and few finely cut green onions. And to this I will also add my favorite cardamom powder because I like the flavor. And if you feel the mixture is a little too moist, then you can add a little more coriander or fennel powder or cardamom powder. So these are the blanched cabbage leaves and the ribs have been snipped away, so it is easily foldable. So I like good filling, so I will fill it up nicely and cover it. And we will put the toothpick through it. These look little bigger than normal because I have put in a lot of filling. And if you want smaller ones, then you can snip off the corners, the borders. So now similarly for the chicken dim sums, we now taste the salt and the other spices and add if there is any need. The green that I'm going to add in this is some coriander leaves, some finely cut green onions. We can also add any nuts. We can add roasted ground nut or walnuts, but little crushed, not very thin crushed, but so that we can taste it, the nutty taste. I will add some fennel powder to this. Fennel powder is very nutritious. It adds fiber to our diet. The cardamom powder, I added 1 spoon again. So my filling is ready. And now I will fill up the chicken filling in the cabbage leaves. So our dim sums are ready now. These are the chicken ones and these are the fish ones, and we will now plate them and go for tasting. So we have this pan which is a little hot now, And some dim sums we are going to roast them directly on the hot non-stick pan. There is no need to add any oil because we had added a little bit in the mixture. So the one which has the dill leaves are the chicken ones and these two are the fish ones. We can make them any size that we like. If we want smaller ones, then we can cut the cabbage leaf into two and make small dim sums. We can even cook them in the air fryer as it is at 200 degrees Celsius for about 8 minutes. So this is done now and I'll now remove it from the fire and put it in a plate. These are nice and moist still. So I'll quickly put together the dipping sauce, that is the chili sweet sauce. So little water, about 50 ml. Just 4 ingredients: vinegar, soya sauce, sugar and chili oil. For sugar I'm going to put my own substitute, stevia. So I can see the water is boiling. I will add 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 2 tablespoons soya sauce. So I will add about 2 tablespoons of stevia. To know more about stevia, click on the link above. And last, in goes my chili oil. So this can be according to your taste, how chili you want it or how sweet you want it. If you like garlic, you can put some garlic also in the beginning. Roast the garlic, then add water and everything else in the same order. So our dim sums are finally ready. These are our roasted dim sums and these are steamed dim sums. And this is the sauce to go with it. So let's now taste it.
Okay, tasting time.
Hey, these are my favorite. I will taste them today. Oh, they're so hot. I'm so happy I made them. Delicious.
मैं भी खा लूँ?
Very soft, very juicy, and बिल्कुल नहीं मालूम चलता that there is something else, you know. And these are such nutritious wrappings.
मेरा रोल मत काटो.
These are the roasted ones.
These roasted ones are really nice.
Yeah.
Because they are a little crisper and delicious filling.
Juicy.
So it's very juicy. So guys,
Yay!
remember to
Subscribe and like the videos.